What's up? Today I want to share an important story that'll help create a shift inside you, especially if you've ever felt conflicted about money. But before I get into it, let me ask you, you ever notice how there are some people who just seem to repel money? It's like no matter how incredibly talented and hardworking they are, money is always an issue for them. Or maybe that's you now. If so, stick with me till the end. You'll see things differently. Here's what happened. So there's this lady named Judy, an amazing writer. She actually had several articles published. Anyway, one day, she said something interesting to Joseph Murphy. She's like, "I don't write for money." And he said back to her, "What's wrong with money? I understand money is not your only goal when you write, but remember, the labor is worthy of his hire. What you write inspires, lifts up, and encourages others. Why should you not be rewarded for it? When you adopt the right attitude, financial compensation will automatically come to you freely and copiously." But then she admitted it. She honestly didn't like money. In fact, she wished it didn't exist. She called money filthy lucre, saying it's the root of all evil, that it spoils everything, and that the poor are so much warmer and more human than the rich. In other words, she believed that there was some sort of virtue in poverty. And then Murphy had to point out and explain to her how, in itself, money isn't good or evil. It's neutral. It's just pieces of paper. And how it's the thoughts and the motivations of people, which is to say, the misuse of the laws of the mind, that corrupts things and leads to suffering. And once she was able to understand that having money didn't mean giving up her integrity, she realized that she could have the best of both worlds, expressing her talent and having wealth flow to her. And then she practiced a simple technique for money that changed her life forever. It went like this. Ready? Every day before she sat down to write, she affirmed these words: "My writings go forth to bless, heal, inspire, elevate, and dignify the minds and hearts of men and women. And I am divinely compensated in a wonderful way. Money flows to me freely, joyously, and endlessly." That's it. There was no begging. There was no selling out or losing her integrity. None of that. Just assuming the feeling of her work already being appreciated and blessing others, and the abundance already flowing to her. Now. See the big difference in her attitude? She moved from the state of money's bad and poverty is good to the state of my work is valuable and wealth is a natural outcome. Check this out. In just 3 months, her income tripled. And guess what? It didn't stop there. It was only the beginning of her financial prosperity. Boom. Real talk. So let me ask you, what are your assumptions about money? You ever have this inner conflict where it's like, part of you wants more money to be comfortable, to be free, but another part of you feels guilty for even wanting it? Or maybe you've seen others with lots of money and thought, they must have done something shady to get that. Look, whatever your relationship is with money, listen, will determine whether it flies to you or from you. For instance, if you make friends with money, you're cool with it, you'll always have it. But if you condemn money, even silently, don't expect it to stick around. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense, right? So if that's true, now think about it. What would change in your life if you simply assumed that money loves you? That it's meant to support you? That your work is worthy of reward? And what if it was safe to receive Not just enough, but more than enough. More than enough. Try living in that state for the next few days. Just test it. Here's how. Just like the lady, before you start the day, just pause for a moment and affirm something like this. Every day, everything I do today blesses others and blesses me. Money flows to me freely, joyfully, and abundantly. And I am always compensated in amazing and unexpected ways. Or put it in your own words, your own lingo, okay? Whatever sounds natural to you. And don't just say the words, feel it. You gotta feel it. Then just watch. If you persist in the feeling, I bet you life will show you how generous it really is. Straight up. Because you get what you believe. Yeah. All right, if you appreciate this message, hit that like and subscribe button and that bell to help support my channel. And if you're ready to live the life you really want, click the links below to learn more about Law of Assumption and Law of Attraction Mastery. I've got a special promo going on for both of my courses, so grab it while you can. Like I always say, more's coming. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.